if God doesn't live in Colorado?
By building an organization that values family, relationships, and careers, our next laureate has been able to build places to live and places for people to grow their own careers.
In fact, his organization has been recently named a top workplace in Colorado for the 4th consecutive year.
I don't know about you, Oliver, but when I graduate from college, I hope I have the opportunity to work somewhere that values integrity, collaboration, and performance.
I know that our experience with JA has given us the tools to be contributing members of the 21st century workforce.
Let's watch this video on how Terry Considine leads his personal and professional life with gusto.
My dad has this quote that if the criteria is straight, the decision is easy, only the consequences are hard.
As he says, the real target in life is to impact the lives of others. And that is what a full, engaged life is really about.
Terry Considine was born in 1947 in San Diego County, California.
I'm the 4th of 11 kids in a big Irish Catholic family, and I had the best parents in the world, and everything that's good about values and hard work and looking out for each other, I learned there on a cattle ranch.
After graduating from Harvard and while attending Harvard Law, Terry was working at a law firm when he launched his first IPO, an investment trust based in Boston.
A point of disclosure in the SEC documents was that the company would have no full-time employees until, and unless, Mr. Considine graduated from law school. So they weren't sticking their neck out on my making it out of law school.
Terry is sort of a serial entrepreneur.
I just couldn't find anyone who'd hire me, and so I kept starting businesses, and there's so many interesting things to do.
Terry's lists of businesses include real estate, public investment, broadcast television, environmental laboratories, and more.
And I'm not done yet.
Throughout his remarkable career, Terry has led 2 IPOs and served 5 public companies as chairman and CEO. In 1994, he led the IPO of Apartment Investment and Management Company, or AIMCO, and has served as chairman and CEO for 22 years.
We at one time had as many as 400,000 apartment units, and today we have probably 40,000. And so that's a very dramatic change, but it was one that allowed us to pursue a higher income customer and a higher value add for our shareholders.
Employed thousands of people, provides housing for hundreds of thousands of people. It's kind of the great example of American enterprise, starting small and growing large through success and hard work.
Twice elected to the Colorado State Senate, Terry has played a critical role in the passing of term limits in Colorado and other states.
He was the father of term limits.
He then expanded it to Americans back in charge.
When asked about his success, Terry credits much of it to good partnerships and his relationship with his wife of 45 years, Betsy. She is at the very top of that list.
Betsy and Terry believe that you don't just give of your treasure, but you give of your time. They have a deep commitment to education and do that in a really personal way.
I think the Considine Family Foundation is a really great example of my dad having that clarity of purpose.
We love kids, we love helping people get started, and we think that what they learn growing up allows them to become productive and self-governing adults.
I think Terry's greatest accomplishment was in the area of charter schools. Terry was the original idea person behind allowing Colorado parents to build their own individual public schools.
His business is certainly very important to him, but it was always crystal clear that his family came first.
What's my name?
Papa.
Yes.
He is a survivor. He had a terrible horse accident. A horse fell on him and broke his back. A friend of mine said he saw him walking down the street one day, Terry with his clutches just clattering away, going down the street trying to get himself rehabbed. So he's on top of it. He makes things happen.
Works out religiously, whether it's swimming or biking, and in the older days, running.
Terry exemplifies the values of caring and impacting the future.
Please welcome Terry Considine to the stage.
Our house is a very, very, very used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you.
Thank you very, very much. I have to say that a few months ago, when my dear friends Lanny Martin and Dick Robinson and Buzz Coble ambushed me at breakfast to say that this idea was afoot, I thought they were kidding me and that it might be April Fool's Day. And when I looked at the list of previous laureates and saw these legendary Colorado names like Betcher and Gates and Coors and Anschutz, I knew that it was highly improbable that they'd been telling the truth. And when I looked at this year's class, whom I congratulate, Sue and Joe and Kurt, I felt again a little bit out of my league. But as I thought about it, and I thought about my colleagues and the teams that have worked with me over the last many years at Aimco and at the Considine companies, and in the hard work that we've done and the success we've enjoyed, I began to think, well, maybe this is a recognition of them and all that they've contributed. And many of them are here tonight, and I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart that thank you for the good times we've had together. And when I look at back at that, of course I have to think about my wife of 41 years, my beloved Betsy, and I want to thank you, darling, and I want to thank my children and their spouses, and my sister Trudy, who's here today representing my 10 brothers and sisters at this special occasion. And I want to say that it gave me pause. It made me stop and think about a life. It's been a while since 1947. And it seems to me for the young people we saw coming in that the formula for a successful and satisfying and productive life is pretty straightforward. It's faith and family, it's hard work and discipline, and it's service to one's friends and to the broader community. And I think that's the rules we've tried to follow. And when I saw the young people coming in, I thought for junior achievement, for JA, those credentials are so sound because these are such remarkable young people, and their success is enhanced by what you do, but it's going to be accomplished by what they do. And so I want to thank Junior Achievement. I want to thank the Chamber for its role both in our community and in tonight's event. I want to thank the Selection Committee for the kindnesses that you've given to me and my family, and I want to say thank you very much. Thank you.